Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lupita, owner and creator of Maya's Creations. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make my Hot Cheetos tumbler, you guys. I love how my tumbler came out. I got so much positive feedback on it that I decided to show you how to make it. This is my way of doing it, so if you see somebody else doing it their way, you are more than welcome to do it their way, but hey, this is my way. I'm also want to tell you that I am new at making videos, so I do apologize if there's so many noise in the background, or if I don't explain myself thoroughly. If I don't, please leave me a comment below. But for now, let's learn how to make a Hot Cheetos tumbler. Alright guys, so we are gonna need a prep tumbler. I did white with white glitter. You're gonna need your Hot Cheetos. I did it on a clear water slide, scissors, some paper, and I used this tray to put my water because I didn't have anything else. And remember, I was just moving from California, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my Hot Cheetos design along the line. And I'm being super careful. I don't want to mess up too. I do have one of those paper cutters that cut in straight lines. I just couldn't find it, so that's why I'm using scissors, but you guys can use that as well. And then once we are done cutting our design, we're gonna put it in the water like so, and it's gonna roll up. This was my second time trying the design and it just kept rolling, so what I did is I was pressing down to make it straight. And I'm using warm water too. It makes it faster to peel from the backing. And I did seal my water slide as well with clear sealant or clear spray. And here I'm checking if the design is moving or peeling. And it came off pretty easily too. So now I'm gonna set it to the side. I'm gonna grab my tumbler. This tumbler is prepped. I sanded it down. And now I'm gonna apply some water to make the water slide come on the tumbler a lot easier. I'm sorry, I was out of focus here, but pretty much I just put it on the tumbler like so. And I slowly and carefully started to pull the backing from the water slide. And I was turning my tumbler at the same time. This was my first full wrap water slide, so I apologize if there's anything wrong with it, but I kind of like the way it turned out. Now I'm just gonna grab my paper towel and start pressing down on those water bubbles. We do not want any bubbles underneath our design. It will not seal correctly. So let's get those out, and then I'll come back and show you the rest. Okay, so here I'm lifting my design a little bit because I could not get some of those bubbles out. So what I did is I just lift and press down, and I also damp my towel with some water. And there we go, all done.
She's kind of drunk.
So now you see like I had those extra pieces. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my X-Acto knife. I'm gonna cut a straight line to try to make it as even as possible.
We both did.
And I'm not too worried about that edge because I am gonna apply some drips. But so far so good. Now I'm just gonna do a coat of epoxy and I'm gonna work on my Cheetos. So for our Cheetos, I'm gonna use Crayons Air dry clay. And basically I'm just grabbing little pieces of the clay and I'm just pressing it down and forming like little, not worms, but try to shape it into a sheet. I don't know how to explain it. I just like smashed it down with my fingers together and I tried to make it like a worm, but I was like, okay, no, Hot Cheetos are not like that. So I tried to make, I don't know, I think I was just thinking of Cheetos when I was doing this, but some Cheetos have like the one end is like thicker than the other one. So that was what I was trying to do. So I'm going to make about 10 of this and then I'm going to start coloring. You guys, this is trial and error and I'm adding this footage so you know that not everyone is perfect. So I was trying to figure out how to paint my Cheetos and how to make that perfect orange, and I did red and orange. I mixed red, orange and white. I could not figure it out. So at the end I just was like, okay, I'm gonna try putting that orange alcohol ink directly onto my Cheetos. I did not let the clay dry before painting it. I painted it while it was wet. So I'm just using the orange alcohol ink directly onto my hot Cheeto my Cheetos made out of clay. So this is what you do. Just put a little bit of the alcohol ink on your Cheeto and with a small brush just start brushing it on it. And you're gonna do this to all 10 Hot Cheetos. And I'm gonna, after you do that, after you add the alcohol ink, what I did, I got some red acrylic paint and I painted over it. Remember, we're doing flaming hot Cheetos, so we want it to be orange, but we also want them red. So what I did is I painted them red over it and I left some orange to show. You know what I mean? Like when you're eating, I don't know how to explain it, but Hot Cheetos are orange and red. I don't know. Like, you guys eat Hot Cheetos? Because I love Hot Cheetos. But this is what I do. So do this technique, this painting to all 10 Hot Cheetos. And I'm going to speed this up so you can watch it. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, so now that our Hot Cheetos are dry, we are going to start placing them onto our cup. So what I did, I grabbed my UV light and my UV resin, and I'm going to start applying a little bit of the UV resin onto the Hot Cheeto and placing it on top of the lid. I also use a slice of lemon. I thought it was super cute. So you are just going to do it like this. I first mocked it before I put the resin on it. So I placed it to see how I wanted to look, And then I started adding the resin onto the Cheeto like so, and then I placed it on the lid just like so. And I like leaving my UV light. I think it's more like convenient. But this is how I did my lid. Those Hot Cheetos look so real, you guys. And it was so easy and fun to make. So I really hope you guys try it and let me know how you like it. Tag me, let me know. I want to see your designs. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys watch this, enjoy it. I hope it was helpful, and then I'll come back to show you how to do the drips. Okay guys, so once you're done placing all of your Hot Cheetos, we are gonna let them dry before we apply our cheesy epoxy. All right, so now we're back. We are done with our lid. We have placed all of our Hot Cheetos, and now we're gonna make our cheese. I added white paint to my epoxy, and I also added some yellow alcohol ink, and I wanted to make it to look like the real cheese. So I added more yellow because it was too light. So I was like, oh, let's add a little bit more. And don't mind that big old scar on my hand. I got burned making fried chicken. You guys, it left me the worst scar ever. But anyways, back to the cheese. So now that we have the perfect color and it's still runny, you don't let it sit. Just like it is runny, and start pouring it on top of your Hot Cheetos. Remember, when you buy Hot Cheetos at the that what is it, ice cream truck, the cheese is hot and it's melted. So this is what reminded me of. And again, I think I went and grabbed some Hot Cheetos with cheese after this because damn, that looks so good. But anyways, after this, I'm gonna let my cheese dry, and look how awesome it looks. Now let's go get our cup and do the same to our cup. So for our cup, I did let it dry or sit a little bit more, but still it was a little bit too runny for it. I should have waited a little longer, but make sure that you wait a little bit longer to add your drip, because you don't want it moving it around or like going down too fast. So yeah, for next time I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let it sit a little bit longer, but I really loved how it came out. It looked like just cheese, real cheese inside the bag. Look at this mess. Just kidding. But remember, let it dry a little bit longer before you apply the drip. I know better, but I was in such a hurry that I wanted to make it. Look at this, guys. It looks so cool. And because it was runny, I did turn it upside down to get some of that epoxy come back down. And I was just playing with it, making sure that everything was perfect. I turned it upside down a few times. And after this, I'm going to set it and I turn it, let it dry. And I'll probably do another coat of epoxy after this, and then it will be all finished. You guys, this cup was so much fun to make, honestly. I hope you guys can recreate it and tag me on it. Hey guys, so this is the final look of my Hot Cheetos tutorial. I totally love it. It came out so cute. I hope you guys love it too. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, that you were able to learn how to make it. If you did like the tutorial, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments for me, leave them in the comment section below. And with nothing else to say, I will guys see you on my next tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.